So welcome to the very first mega episode of Mass Effect. Now, this is something that I've had on my mind to do, and I have mentioned it in the past couple episodes. But yeah, we're going to do a full mega episode, which means I'm going to try and finish all of the side missions, legitimately, all of them that we have right now, in one episode. Now, what am I expecting from this? Well, I'm expecting it to be quite a long episode, which is why I'm calling it a mega episode. So, if you look and you see that there are, I don't know, a huge timestamp, then, you know, just go with it. It's going to be a lot of side missions. Another thing I'm expecting from this is multiple sessions. So today I'm planning to do this, which means I'm going to probably record multiple times today to piece together this mega episode. So there may be some cuts later. Just keep that in mind. Now, the reason I'm doing this is because we do still have quite a bit of side stuff left, and I want to get it done with. I just want to get it done with so we can move on with the actual game. The side missions in Mass Effect 2, Mass Effect 3, that stuff is significantly better, in my opinion. So that stuff won't necessarily require the same level of mega episode, but I am still expecting 1 or 2 big mega episodes. So we'll see how many we end up having throughout the entire series. But Mass Effect 1 starting out right now with the first mega episode. So we'll see how this ends up working out long run. I think it'll be fun. And here's the thing, like, I'm doing this on a day that I am not going to publish another Mass Effect video for a few days. So it gives people, you know, time to catch up by watching the mega episode and going through and doing all that, right? There's nothing too concerning about that. We're just gonna allow people to watch the content they want to watch, and it won't, you know, won't necessarily drown you out.
Let's get moving.
Discovery: the Geth array is transmitting regular data bursts on an encrypted channel using the Alliance's own FTL comm buoys. It's not clear where the data is being directed, nor the content of the signal. Turn off Geth comm. Okay. Okay. Well, that's fine with that. I think I'm done here now, right? Because I did all these. Yeah, look at that. Maybe that's it. Maybe that's all I need. Maybe I can just go ahead and leave now. I don't think there's, because they said that, you know, that it doesn't really know, but I don't think there's anything else on this planet. I mean, I could go check over here real quick. We may as well. It's possible that there's another facility down here that I don't know about. I do think I actually see a rock like right in front of me, though I did say I'm not too concerned about going and picking up all those minerals. We'll see what that is, though. Yeah, that's exactly what it is. It's like bright and glowing. You can see it on the mini-map, too. So, yeah, you know, spacing this episode out so that it has several days for people to catch up on it. I understand, like, I watch a lot of long YouTube content. I love kind of funny stuff, so I watch all of their stuff, and they have very long episodes of stuff, right? Their podcasts are like anywhere between an hour and 2 hours long, usually. And that's difficult to stay on top of. So I get it, especially if like you're watching other YouTubers play different games. Like maybe you watch my RPG stuff. So you like Mass Effect and you like, you know, when I did Dragon Age or The Witcher, stuff like that, right? And you know, maybe you also play along with me and you play through Mass Effect alongside me. Some people do that, and I think that that's really fun to, you know, hear people's opinions on that kind of stuff. But then at the same time, you also watch another YouTuber playing, I don't know, Fortnite or something like that. What are the YouTubers play these days? Resident Evil. Let's say someone played Resident Evil 8 and you were watching them play that because I didn't play it. Totally get it. But it's really hard to keep up on other people's videos when you have me, the monster, posting a video every single day. So I get it. So that's why we're going to space this one out. So this will have some padding between this episode and the next one. That way, you know, people get a feel for, you know, coming back and getting their content filled and then moving on. I think that's the best way to do it. At least in my opinion, that's the best way to do it, because that's how I would do it. That's how I would like to watch content. Be like, oh, there's a huge episode. All right, well, today I'm doing a lot of working, so, you know, I got to keep that in mind, but also at the same time, you know, I'm going to keep it in the background and we'll get through it just as we go. And, you know, maybe watch like 15 minutes at a time. But for me, it's kids always interrupting. They like walk in and ask me a question, so I pause the video, and then I have to go back to having the video on like 10 minutes later, and then I finally turn it back on, and a minute later a kid walks in and interrupts me again. So it's kind of, it takes me a while to get through videos sometimes. It's a little excessive, but that's just how it works sometimes. And I don't necessarily mind it. Don't hear my complaining as me not appreciating the kids or anything. It's just, you know, sometimes I want to get through a video. Or here's this. I've mentioned this on the channel before, but it's always fun to bring it back up. My wife has a superpower, and I'm not even joking. Ever since I first met her, because we met playing video games online, and I would be so we met playing World of Warcraft, which is super nerdy. I know. Don't crucify me. But you know, why do I care? I'm married now, and I've got awesome kids. But the thing is, I would be sitting there, and we would be on like Discord together. So we'd be, you know, playing a game or something like that, where we'd just be hanging out talking. We would like talk 8 hours a day. I'm not even joking. And I would be watching a YouTube video, okay? And she would be totally quiet, absolutely silent. She would say something. So I paused the video. Okay, let her respond. Seems like that was the end of her thought. So I hit the video, but you know, I give it like a good minute or two before I hit play again, just to be respectful. So I'm not just completely zoning out. Maybe I respond once or twice in the middle of that. And then as I hit play, she starts speaking again. No joke, every single time. And it happens to this day. We'll be in the office. You know, her computer's next to mine. Sometimes she's in here while I'm recording. Sometimes I don't always cut out random noises that she's making, but you know, sometimes she's in here while I'm recording. Okay. And I'll be watching a video. I'll be working. I'll be watching a video. Maybe I'm editing a video while watching a video. Sometimes I do that. Depends on, you know, how much editing I actually have to do. And she says something to me. I pause it. You know, normal, respectful stuff. Talking to her. Okay, she's done talking. I give it a minute. Maybe I give it 3 or 4 minutes. Okay, she seems done. I hit play. Boom, starts talking. And I don't know how she does it. I don't think she does it on purpose. I have no reason to believe she does it on purpose, because she doesn't usually know when I hit play, because her desk does not face mine. But it's just like, cracks me up. It is a superpower. Oh, we found a massive skull that is scored by deflected mass accelerator shots. The xenobiology files in your hardsuit computer can't identify the species. Must have been brought here from an unknown world. Oh, interesting. Very interesting. Do we get anything from that other than, hey, there's debris? Is that not, I hate that this does not update on the actual map here. It's possible actually that I can rescan it. Oh, no, sorry. I'm looking at the wrong spot. It's over here. That's fine. Well, you know, we're off to a good start. We've already cleared one planet. We're working on the second one. We need to get up to the guest outpost in order to actually clear it, but that will get us to clear on that one, and we're moving on. We only have a handful of systems left, so who knows? Like, we might end up getting to one of the other systems, or clusters or whatever, and expecting to be able to land on most of the planets and all of them just be surveys. That may happen, and I might be like, all right, I guess we're pushing on with other stuff, but I'm not expecting that to happen. My expectation is that the mega episode will reign true here. All right, this is not good. Make a break for it. It seems like when I'm about to mess it up, when I'm about to not quite get it, is when I just go for it. I just put full beans into going into the center. And you know what? I usually make it. I don't think I've failed one of those. I may have failed one through the entirety of Mass Effect 1. It's pretty fine. Also, I did a little bit of research on the percentile required to get the completionist thing, and I couldn't get an exact number. It seemed like there were a couple numbers floating around, but for the most part, I have finished the majority of the game, and they consider the majority of the game, you know, above 75%, and I think that's a very low estimate, but that was like the range of numbers was 75 to like 90% that I could find. And as I said, as I get this. Why do I have to use this to survey the mineral? This doesn't make any sense. It's a lock picking thing. Or in some cases, a bomb thing, you know, or like disarming a bomb. Dude, that sun is really cool, especially with the moon behind it. Or actually, I don't even know if that's a moon. I think this is a, one of these is definitely a white dwarf, I think. Well, obviously I think it's that one, but I'm not quite sure what kind of sun this is. Is that crazy that all of these different stars in our universe, like, are just so vastly different from each other? You see one star, you've seen them all, right? You're like, ah, that's a star. It's just a bigger star. That's a smaller star. That's a darker star. That's a brighter star. But the variety in stars is about as diverse as the variety in planets and moons. It's crazy. Like, you know, to do any amount of stuff. And this is the thing, as I've mentioned this before, I'm really into space. I'm really into sci-fi. I like that kind of stuff. I mean, I just went off on talking about Dune for like 20 minutes last episode, right? Like, there's a lot there for me to geek out about. Played a lot of Kerbal Space Program. That was a really enjoyable experience as a giant space nerd. But the thing is, when you look at stars, it's a whole different kind of beast.
Yes, ma'am.
They are really cool, and the fact is they are, to some degree, more important than planets are, because you can determine very easily what a planet or what a system is going to look like around a star based on what the star is. Is it a giant like supernova or about to go supernova star? Well, the planets have probably been consumed in that system. Like, you know, if our star suddenly just flared out and got much larger, because stars do die, they eventually do burn out, right? And the result of that is that they don't necessarily get tinier, they just kind of explode. So you would gobble up a good portion of the planets and stuff in our system if that were to happen to our star. Anyways, the point is, you can get a pretty good idea of what the heck is going on for individual systems just by looking at stars, and that's actually a pretty easy way of astronomers being able to look at stars and figure out kind of what's around them. It blows my mind that sometimes, that, you know, based on the star really depends heavily on this, but based on that, you can actually get a I cannot turn, it's not there, because you can get a
Just
shadow.
One outpost left. I'm going to miss slaughtering Geth like this.
Where was the last outpost? Did I not clear one of the outposts? Now I'm confused. All right, Geth incursions. And eliminate all 4 Geth outposts identified in the Armstrong cluster. The outposts are located in the Gagrin, Terakoshava, Hong, and Vamshi systems. Okay. So there are 4 systems. I have gone to which ones? I must have missed out on one of the things somewhere. Let's go back again. All right, where the heck? I thought I've gone to all of these. I was just in this one, was I not? I've gone to that one. I'm certain I went to that one. Let's double check Hong. Maybe I wasn't in Hong. I was pretty certain that I was. Or maybe I didn't get the outpost on that planet. Wasn't it this one? I was definitely on this. All right, yeah, all right. Let's back up. Let's check this system. I'm pretty sure I've gone to this one, but now I'm really confused. There's no way I skipped out on a system, right? Yeah, I remember this one. Wasn't this the planet? Let's land and check it out. But if not, I may jump cut here and try to figure out what planet actually has the last outpost on it. I'm very confused. Anyways, yeah, sometimes, depending on the star, astronomers with telescopes can see shadows on the stars, as in they're seeing a what's the word I'm looking for? A silhouette of the moons or the planets going in front of the star. It's very faint, but sometimes they're able to see that kind of stuff and determine, you know, what certain planets are like. I'm gonna have to jump cut. I gotta go figure out where the heck this stuff is. So I'm gonna figure out where this last outpost is. It might have been on that one planet, and then we'll move on. All right, so I went back. I reviewed footage from the previous episode and then this one so far. And I came back to Caspin, the one planet where we had the transmitter. Apparently, there's a Geth outpost here that I didn't actually go to, maybe? I don't know. It's the only one that I can think of that I didn't clear. Because I watched yesterday's episode, and I cleared the first one in the first system. I cleared the second one in the second system. I came here in this episode, did the transmitter. I didn't see me go over this direction. I don't know. maybe I scrubbed the footage wrong. It's possible that I missed it, but I definitely went to the last outpost on that last planet there, expecting it to be number 4, but it said, you know, 3 down, 1 to go. So obviously I missed one. I don't know. We'll figure this out. It's not going to be too difficult. It's not going to take too long. It's just mildly annoying that I couldn't just get this done the first time. But mega episode means that we're in it for the long haul. We're going to go through. We're going to run over here. Apparently I'm being jammed. So yeah, we're doing this correctly. It is definitely... Oh, wow. They are way down over there and they're still jamming me. You kidding me? Come on. Damn Geth. Whoa. That was quite the jump. It's Tony Hawk's Pro Mako over here. I do miss the vehicle from Andromeda. Oh my goodness. But come on. That's fun. Yeah, okay. You know what? I guess I didn't come over here. I whiffed on this one, but that's fine. We'll come clear this out. I can't believe I missed that shot. In a way, this also reminds me of PlanetSide 2. Now, if you're watching the Cyberpunk series in conjunction with this, you know what I'm talking about. Catch you up though. It's important. It's an important conversation. That PlanetSide 2. Did we do it? Is this clear? Oh, no, there's a Geth dropship. Okay. I was like, why? I saw the marker and I was expecting there to be enemies stuck in the floor or something. Didn't realize dropship came down. Very quiet. It's a very stealthy dropship, you know. Actually, that's actually a pretty big benefit of having a dropship that you can't hear. It makes it a lot better. We did it.
I thought one of these outposts would be a major base of operations.
So broken.
Hold on. This receiver's picking up some kind of transmission. Based on the signal strength, I say it's coming from inside this star cluster.
The main Geth base. Use the signal to lock onto its location and go take it out.
Guys, we're still under attack. All right, the team cleared it though. All right, where are we going? The main Geth base to take it out. Okay, Geth incursions. Eliminate Geth bunker. Find and destroy the main Geth base of operations in the Grissom system of the Armstrong Nebula cluster in order to stop the Geth incursion. I don't think we're in the Grissom section. I can't talk. Sector. Let's go look again. That's Caspin. This is the Hong one. That's Veshimi. Oh, there's a whole new one. Okay, that's fine. It's fine. It was the system went from a panhandle to a Little Dipper. Oh goodness. You know what? That's kind of funny that we opened up a system that I just would not have known was here. And look, we got a League of One medallion. We're gonna get light metal. Yeah, we're getting quite a bit from this. Quite a bit. I'm feeling good. You know what? I'm feeling great. I think that this mega episode's got me super happy. Wait, wasn't there supposed to be the... Okay, there. Land. Fine, we can do that. So, yeah. PlanetSide 2. Conversation that came up recently in the Cyberpunk series because I got a Basilisk tank that I got to drive around in a mission, and it was awesome. It's basically a hover tank, and in case you missed it, I'm just going to quickly catch you up on it. You could strafe and stuff with it because it's a hover tank, and it's really awesome. It has boosters and whatnot, right? Now, the thing is, In PlanetSide 2, there is a faction. Let's call it the Purple Faction. So we're not using too many proper nouns here. Also because I, for whatever reason, keep forgetting their names. It's not the New Conglomerate or the Terran Republic. It's the... How am I forgetting my own faction? This is my faction that I play. Vanu Sovereignty. Just came up with it. I remembered. Aha, I feel good. Although I'm a little embarrassed I didn't remember that the other day while playing Cyberpunk. Anyways, so they have a hover tank. It's called the Mag Rider. Oh baby, the Mag Rider is amazing. So it, like the Basilisk in Cyberpunk, is a hover tank that hovers, which means that you can strafe and you can like drive circles around people because it's amazing. The thing is a little less armored. By a little, I mean significantly less armored than the other main battle tanks from the other factions. Right, the New Conglomerate has this crazy big tank with a huge gun. It's the equivalent of like an Abrams tank, you know, from Western tanks, I would say. It's really, really big with a really big gun. And the thing is, if you want to use it properly, you need to have a gunner. Because the gunner mans the main gun, as you might imagine, and then the driver drives it around. I think he also has a gun. But there's a bunch of like things with the tanks, like the Terran Republic has a it's a lighter armored tank than the New Republic one, but it's got New Conglomerate. I keep saying Republic, don't I? I'm getting Star Wars and PlanetSide 2 mixed up. So, but you know, it's got some really big cannons on it, does a bunch of damage. It's a little bit more adaptable. You can put a bunch of different kind of guns on it. But the Mag Rider, it's got a main cannon for the driver. This sucker is a big front gun, and it can only shoot forward, the main cannon. So if you're in the hover tank, you, unlike this, which has a turret, right? The main battle tank, you actually have to point the tank forward to shoot, which is not a bad thing because the front of your tank is more heavily armored than the back of your tank, and you want to keep your butt facing away from enemies at all times, right? So that's kind of the trick there. But that cannon is incredible to shoot, and I was talking about in the Cyberpunk series. If you get really good with the arc on it, because it is a projectile that has a drop off on it. Oh my goodness, I'm not going to make this one because my stupid mouse. No. No, stupid mouse. I can't believe I bypass failed that. Come on. I can't believe my mouse. You know what? I'm taking my hand off the mouse. That was me taking it off, which is why I went all the way down there. But see, just like barely touching it did that. It's not like I'm running with high sensitivity either. So I'll go from, let's say I'll go the distance of my keyboard on my mouse pad. Ready? Okay, so I'm at 1 rotation. And whoops. And we'll keep going. Let's say that was about 2 rotations from the entire like length of my keyboard. So it's not like it's super sensitive or anything. Goodness, that's really annoying. So the Mag Rider is really fun to use because of the cannon. It's got an arc, it's got a drop off. And if you get really good with it, I mean, you could do this with all the other tanks, but the Mag Rider, for me, for whatever reason, it's just a little bit more satisfying to use. You could shoot aircraft out of the air. So that means that you have to have significant lead time, especially when they're off in the distance and moving quickly and using their boosters. But you kind of do that whole like math calculation thing in your head, like seconds before shooting, and then you kind of aim your cannon way off to a completely different direction and like up a bit, and you fire, and just watching the projectile slowly like intersect with the aircraft is just the most satisfying feeling, and I love that. And that is a memory of doing that constantly because I got really good with the Mag Rider. The Mag Rider was like my main jam in PlanetSide 2. That, you know, getting really good with it was very, very, very satisfying, right? Because you could shoot aircraft out of the air. Now the thing is, a floating tank, a tank that can strafe and is extremely mobile, is a lot of fun to use. I don't think there's any doubt in anybody's mind that if you were to drive a main tank like, you know, with treads and everything, tank controls, that it would be significantly less interesting. It's really funny that you could just knock those guys over. It'd be significantly less interesting than driving a tank that can actually, you know, hover around and change directions quickly. That is the best thing ever, that you could just screw these Colossus over by running into them. Oh, I love that. It's really funny. That makes this mission a lot easier, I'll tell you what. All right, cool. Let's do that again. That was fun. I like taking things out with the Mako. I wish that Mass Effect 1 had a hover tank instead of the Mako. It's just more fun to drive. It's more thematic for Mass Effect. It makes more sense. And overall, I just wish that it wasn't... I wish that the game wasn't bound to the restrictions of the... what's the word I'm looking for? The engine that the game is running in. And it was. The Mass Effect 1 is definitely bound to the restrictions of that engine. And it's not great. Because if they were able to put a hover tank in and not have many issues with it, or even just make things a little less clunky in Mass Effect 1, it would have made it a lot more fun. As the last Geth falls, you hear music from across the room. On the monitor, a Quarian stands before a hushed crowd, warbling a mournful a cappella of words. I think that's spelt wrong. Of worlds and innocence lost. I see a Quarian stands before a hushed crowd. Warbling a mournful a cappella. I think it's a mournful and cappella of words and innocence lost. That's the only way that makes sense in my head. The recorded song is dispatched to the Geth worlds behind the Perseus Veil. The transmitter shuts down. Oh, okay. We did it. I accidentally shot for a second there. But hey, did we finish that mission?
Secured.
Let's go into this. It looks like we did. That's, you know, we're going pretty good. We almost have all the Turian emblems. We almost have all the Prothean data discs. Goodness, we almost have all the Asari writings. It was just the last episode we were looking, and we're like, wow, man, we got a lot to go, don't we? But I'll tell you what, we've made some progress in the span of, it's like 30 minutes, I think is how long it's been. The problem is I have to mash up the time and the jump cut, do math, and it's just, I don't do math while recording. It's just not best for anybody, right? Why is this still showing a quest marker? It's definitely still not here. Okay, just making sure. Just making sure. Don't want to screw that up. Now, let's back out. We have completely finished the system.
Message from Admiral Hackett, Commander. Patching it through.
We just received your report. Looks like this Geth incursion was bigger than we thought. They were probably preparing for a major offensive in the system. We're increasing patrols in the Armstrong cluster to make sure they can't establish another foothold in the region. Nice job, Shepard. You saved a lot of human lives on this mission. Hack it out.
Nice. Feels good. Feels good. I like that. I'm feeling very accomplished right now. I don't know why I'm in such a good mood. Actually, I do know why I'm in such a good mood. I'll explain that in a moment here. But we got Kepler Verge. Huh? So these two are main mission ones. I'm not going to have much to do in Vermeer. Let's actually head to Vermeer and just make sure that this system doesn't have anything for us, just to check it off. Right, we're so close to being done with all these side missions, and then all we have to do is go back to the Citadel, and then we go back to the main mission, and that's that. Okay, so Vermeer, right, that's the one we land on. Just double checking. It was the one we landed on. That's the one with the bomb. We can't go back there. Nothing here. Nothing here. And nothing here. Cool. So let's back this out and go to Kepler. And there's just one system here. Oh, this is beautiful. I told you. I feel like we're really close to being done with all this side stuff and going to the galaxy. Now, there's a high chance that we will pick up one or two other things.
Message coming in.
Like
Patch
this.
it through.
I've received some information I thought you'd want to see, Commander. Someone is killing former Alliance scientists. There have been 4 deaths in the past month.
Former scientists? Sounds like someone has a project they'd like to keep secret.
We found a connection between the scientists and you. They all worked on a classified project several years ago.
Oh. I see.
A Kuz. I lost my whole unit there. You're saying that our scientists were involved?
I can't get any information on what they were working on. The project records were sealed. Commander, Shepard, what you do with this is up to you. I just thought you'd want to know. There was one other scientist on the project, Dr. Wayne. I'm transmitting his last known coordinates. Good luck. 5th Fleet out.
Well, this is big news for our Shepard. This is stuff that really affects her. Okay, I'm looking forward to that. Matriarch writing. Actually, did we just finish off the Matriarch's writings? I think we did. I'm gonna bounce out of this. I believe I did. Yeah, baby. Cool. Also, most of my dudes are like leveled up, so I gotta keep that in mind. I just leveled up. I gotta keep that in mind. Did I just... Oh crap, I don't remember which planet I went to here. I did that one, right. Did I do this one? I think that was the one I just scanned. Okay, I can land here. There is one more planet. I need to make sure that I get that. Actually, you know what? Weird jump cut, but I'm gonna go get some chai because I'm kind of getting tired. I'm still in a great mood, but I know I've got a long time ahead of me, so I'm just gonna take a quick break. I'll be right back. Delicious chai. Now, those of you who've been on the channel a while know that I love coffee, and those of you who understand that probably like, why chai? That doesn't make any sense. Who is this? Who took over Zen? Well, the other day I picked up some chai mix and I made a chai because, you know, it's good. And I had it about, I don't know, it was like 10:30, 11 p.m. And I've been going to bed on average like 2. I guess it's a good estimate on that one. And I'll tell you what, I had it at, 11:30 and I was wide awake at 3 a.m. My eyes were just, I was so tired. I had a really long day. I was so tired and my eyes I couldn't fall asleep. I was just wide awake. It was really bad. But yeah, that's why I was like, I'm getting tired. Get a chai. It's like, it's my miracle for the moment until my body gets used to it, and then it won't work anymore. Figures. Is this the last Turian that I need? We're gonna find out. Actually, I might just need one more. Let's check. No, actually, that might have been it. Turian insignia. Oh no, now I need one more. Oh, we're so close. We're so close. All right, let's go get the debris before we go to the underground facility. I read underground facility and I think of the... Which one was it? It was one of the Matrix movies. I think it was the second one where they're like all in some underground spot near Zion partying. It's like a giant, like weird, crazy dance party thing. That's what I think of when I read the words underground facility, which honestly, that might be a little bit more terrifying than whatever else is here with these scientists, because that is a weird scene. Granted, that whole movie series is fairly weird, but that's kind of the point. And they're making a sequel? Or is it... I don't remember exactly what it was. It's not a remake. They're making a new Matrix. I think it was a sequel. It has Keanu Reeves in it. So it's not... I mean, maybe it's going back on the final movie. Maybe they're removing the ending to that. It's possible. I don't know. I mean, that first movie was incredible, but they kind of went downhill fairly quickly. Although, the Reanimatrix, 10 out of 10. Really good. Though not considered quote-unquote canon for the rest of that story. All right, let's head down here. Kill us some... I'm assuming it's going to be Geth. Maybe not. No, it's definitely Geth. Oh my goodness, that snipe. Did you see that? Those bodies went flying. That was incredible. I was just firing into the facility and I happened to kill all but one of them. There we go. Got the last one. He was hiding behind that box. Oh, wait. Whoa. Hold on. Before I go into this facility, there's rocks down here. Now, I said I probably want to get all the rocks that I need. But we have been coming across quite a few of them. Wait, where? Oh, no. It's way up here, isn't it? If I can't get up here within, like, 20 seconds, I'm just not going to bother. Okay, we got it. Cool. I don't want to spend 2 minutes of our time, though it being a mega episode, 2 minutes of our time trying to get to this stupid rock formation that I may not get all of them anyways. All right, we got that. Back in the Mako. And then we're going to drive back over there. It's going well. I got to make sure I hit that extra planet up when we leave this one after we're done in this facility. And then from there, I only have, was it 2? I think it's 2 systems outside of the Ilium or whatever the last one was. I don't remember. I think I'm, again, crossing beams with Star Wars again. I wouldn't doubt it. That's what happens when your head is filled with too much nerd stuff. Oh, there's, dead people here. Okay, well, maybe we put our weapon away for the time being because I can't really see loot as well. Though I'm gonna quick save just in case. I have a feeling we're gonna get uber attacked. So yeah, yep, there's the red triangles. Any loot? No. All right, what are we fighting? Mercenaries. Okay. Oh, there's a. Nope, throw him down. There we go. Stupid Krogan. Bam. Is he still? No. He looked like he was still regenerating. That was weird. You know what they do, like when they fall down on the ground. Crap, I should have brought biotics for this. I didn't realize I was going to be fighting Krogan. Oh my goodness, mercenaries. There we go. Think I got him? One more somewhere? Oh, this guy. No, there's another guy on the other side over here. Oh, he died. Okay. Good job, team. You got them all. Again, though, it is kind of hard to see all the loot when it's zoomed in like that. Whoop. No, never mind. Looked like we were being attacked. There's just some random thing blowing up in the room. No, stupid mouse. Stop moving the thing. They are fighting something. What are they fighting? Team? Oh, they didn't take care of this guy. I thought they did because this... Oh, it's a sniper. They may have gone, like, invisible. All right, that's fine. We will unlock this. Take all of that. And then from here, we can run over here. Did I actually loot that? No, it's not loot. But wait a second. There's like things popping up that I've run by that I know I ran by and checked to see if I could loot it. That are now lootable now that we've double backed. That's really annoying. I just don't want to miss stuff, even though my inventory is absolutely stacked of crap.
Stay back! I've got no grief with you. All I want is this bastard.
Please! He's a madman! Mr. Toombs, you're insane! You need help!
Shut up! You don't get to lie. You don't... Shepard? My God. Shepard, is that you?
Okay, so apparently this is someone that we knew.
Toombs? But you were on a cruise. I saw the Thresher Maw pull you under.
They took me, Shepard. The scientists.
You can't prove any of this. This man is delusional.
See, they were running tests on the Thresher Maws. They let those things hit us just to watch and study. I woke up in a holding cell. The scientists were delighted I'd survived. Now they had someone to run tests on.
What did they do to you, Toombs?
You can't believe Toombs. He doesn't have any proof. I demand a fair trial.
Commander Shepard was at a cruise. She knows the truth.
This man deserves to die, Shepard. For you, for me, for everyone else in the unit. Are you with me?
Oh, I like this.
Corporal, if you kill him, you're a criminal. But I'm a Spectre.
Wink.
Nobody will question me.
That's amazing.
You can't kill me. You don't know who you're dealing with.
Damn it, Shepard, this is my kill. You got out with a few scratches and a scary reputation. I'm the one they tortured.
No. No.
And I'm the one they can't prosecute, Toombs. You don't get to throw your life away so easily.
Jeez. Okay, that was dark.
It's really over? Maybe the screaming will stop now. I don't know.
All you can do is keep going. Joker, tell the 5th Fleet we need a ship for pickup.
Aye, aye, Commander.
Toombs stares at the scientist's corpse, his hand balled into fists. Slowly, with visible effort, he opens his hands and exhales. You catch his eye and gesture towards the door. He won't be left behind again. Aw. Well, you know what? That was, oh, wow, I got +9 Renegade. Oh my goodness. Worth. Very much worth it. That is a lot of Renegade points there. Do I still want to keep holding on to points? I need 4 to get these, right? So I guess I could put 2 into something else. I mean, I could have put it into throw. I'm not using throw or lift. Maybe I should be, because then I wouldn't have to run 2 biotics if I'm fighting Krogan. But I mean, that's a lot of points that I'm almost level 30. Let's do 2 into there. Okay, I'm happy with that. And then, whoa, wow, Garrus has 10 points. How are they have so many points that I'm missing out on? Let's go ahead and finish off his tactical armor. And his assault training is it gives him adrenaline burst. Well, I may as well help him out with that. Okay, and then Tally. Let's finish off her shotguns. Cool. All right, where's the Mako? Let's go back. All right, I gotta remember, I have to check out that planet.
Message coming in. Patching it through.
I reviewed your report on the situation, Commander. It's unfortunate Dr. Wayne ended up dead, but based on your report, your actions were understandable. Corporal Toombs seems to have found some closure. Hopefully with therapy, he'll have a normal life again someday. I hope this helped you find some peace, Commander. Thank you. 5th Fleet out.
So, 2 things there, and obviously I think they learned their lesson with Dragon Age Origins. What I mean by that is, in Mass Effect 1, when you choose your character, you choose a background. You're either the lone survivor. Yeah, we only have 2 other systems outside of Ilos, which is just amazing. Let's go to Acheron. So yeah, you choose your background, lone survivor, spacer, whatever it was, and you get a brief rundown of what that background is, and then that's it. So we chose lone survivor, but we had no idea how any of that played out. We've just had characters tell us how it's played out. And that's unfortunate, because when you play Dragon Age Origins, and it's called Origins for a reason, and you play, your character through their origin story, you're legitimately playing the backstory of your character, of where they came from. Now, obviously, there's stuff before that they kind of give you with exposition, but it's not nearly as bad as any of this. And at the end of the day, it's really good, because they're like, let's take the elf, for example. Like, you go down into a tomb, things happen, then what's his butt from the warden shows up and recruits you, or maybe you're a city elf and you're part of like the little slave area, And you get yourself in a pickle when you go to a wedding, and you're basically going to be like executed, thrown out of the city. I think it was executed. And then the guy from the warden shows up and recruits you in, and so on and so forth. There's a bunch of different backstories for all this stuff. There's the dwarf one, same thing. And it's cool because for the rest of the game, when you do like see a character that is from your origin, you're like, oh, it's you. Or like if you play a mage and you're in the mage tower and all the stuff happens at the mage tower, and then you go back to the mage tower later in the game, you're like, I know all these characters, and it's a really cool moment. And I think they kind of missed that opportunity with Mass Effect, because the origins from Mass Effect are cool. It would have been better if you could actually play through them and see what those were, and then when you see these characters later on, oh, did we just find the matriarch one? Actually, you know what? What it is we did it all, and because we have done it, it's giving us just more of them. I believe that's what it's doing, because we need 1 Prothean data disk and 1 Turian emblem. But outside of that, oh yeah, what are these League emblems and Solarian ID tags? I don't know where I'm gonna find the rest of those. Obviously, I missed out on a bunch of these. All right, that's fine. I'm not too worried. Anyways, it would have been better for me to have played through the whole origin of I'm a lone survivor, and then when Toombs shows up like he just did, I'm like, oh my goodness, it's Toombs. Like, how? Wait, I thought you died. And then you can actually, as a player, have that same reaction. Oh, that's not good. Why are we fighting Rachni? Aren't they supposed to hide away? That's bad. It's possible that they're just not a part of the hive mind. Like they've gone a little crazy because we kept the queen alive, and I wasn't expecting this to. You know what? I'll give them credit. It would be hard to have something like this on a random planet, but have it be affected by the main story. Because, like, what would happen if you came here, if you saved the queen? Would there be just nothing here? I'm over here talking about how they didn't even have time to play out their origin stories. Like, they wouldn't have had time to do anything like that. Oh, there's, like, dead people here, too. Why is it I keep going into these facilities and everybody's dead? Let me guess. The Rachni got them. I wouldn't be surprised. Because that's kind of the story of all this. Got it. Still getting a bunch of really good weapons. Probably need to, once I'm done with this final planet, head over and swap out all of my sorry, I'm getting attacked by a bunch of Rachni now. You know, swap out all my companion weapons, get them the best stuff, because I just got so much stuff in my inventory, and I'm pretty sure they've got a bunch of upgrades by now. Is there any loot in here? Let me go look around before I go forward. Nothing over here. There might be something over here. Yeah. Upgrades. Fine. Whatever. Not that I'm really using them. Is it going to be like another Rachni Queen? Is that what we're going to come across? That's actually where the quest wants me to go, so let's go this way. What are those? They're like really creepy. I don't know what they are, but let's shoot them just in case. Gross. I don't know what they are. That's the confusing thing. And it's given us no indication of what they are. And the worst part is, we've done the Rachni mission. You would expect that we would have had some introduction to what all these like weird, like, I don't know, organic jacks are. You know, jacks, like the things that you throw on the ground. An old stupid toy. If you know, you know. That's it. What else is here? Just this terminal? I'm so confused about what's going on.
Mayday! 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 This is Lieutenant Marie Durand, 314th Infantry, Alliance 10th Frontier Division. The listening post has been overrun by unidentified hostile life forms. Request immediate extraction.
Okay. So wait, I'm confused. Don't most people know what the Rachni are?
according to this, they received a supply ship just 2 days ago. The Rachni must have attacked since then.
Where'd that supply ship come from?
One moment. These things are drones, dispatched at irregular intervals from different depots to reduce the likelihood of tracking. I have it. This one came from Argos Row.
Let's get this over with. Somebody needs an ass kicking. Whoever it is, we'll find them there.
Yes, Commander.
This is fun. The Rachni infestation on Alte seems to be the result of a supply drop from Argos Row. The logs downloaded from the freighter should allow you to backtrack the ship's course to its origin. From Argos Row, huh? All right. If I go to here, is that a main mission? No. Okay, so I see. It's this one right here. Head to the Erebus system in the Styx Theta cluster. All right. We will see if I've been there. Like I said, it's possible that we were going to be picking up some stuff here that's going to have us backtrack to a couple other systems. But we're almost done with all the side missions. I'm so excited. Just one more Turian emblem, and then that one's done, and I'm really looking forward to the rest of these all being done too. But it's possible I'm going to hit up this last system, look around, be like, okay, well, nothing here. Then I go and do this backtracking. Maybe I should do the backtracking first, actually. Let's go into our ship. Something else here. It does show a quest marker here, but there is nothing here. So let's go ahead and go back. Then I have to check my mission log again real quick because I've already forgotten the name of that system. It is the Erebus system in the Styx Theta cluster. Oops, that's not what I want to do. Erebus. Styx Theta cluster. Oh, it is here. Okay. Okay, so it was just in the others. Oh, perfect. That works absolutely perfectly because I was like, our next destination. So unintentional, but it works really well. I don't want to go to that one yet. Oh, I guess the mission did say that was the planet. So I should have known when I hovered over it. Any other surveys? Nope. There's one. Prothean data disk. Is that the last one? I thought I had all the data disks. I don't care. It's a bunch of easy XP. Does it actually show the XP when I get back onto the planet? It might. Let's take these nerds again. Maybe I should have brought Liara. The biotics really do help with crowd controlling enemies for myself. Okay, well, let's go to the map. So that's an anomaly, debris, listening post, and anomaly. Let's go this way and work our way around, I think. Well, if I might do that. Crap, I don't even know. Yeah, let's do it this way. So I'm gonna drive down this way. And get, oh wow, this sky box is gorgeous. I think it's funny that the like god rays that were so prevalent in Mass Effect 3, kind of in 2, have made a huge comeback in the Legendary Edition. I mean, it works. It's part of the aesthetic of the game. You know, when you think of Mass Effect, you do think god rays. Or you think of like the, oh goodness, what was it? Is it the Omega station in Mass Effect 2? What was it called? The like space station in an asteroid. You think of that when you think Mass Effect. Obviously you think of the Reaper sound. There's a bunch of things, but I think the flare is definitely a pretty big call out. Where is this rock apparently? It says it's down this way. It's not down here. Well, actually, you know what? It might be. Nope. Okay. It's up over here. I may as well get it. On the off chance that I get all of these, then cool, but it's very unlikely. Give it to me. Survey mineral. Titanium. Yeah, I really don't think I'm going to get all of this. And the problem is because they just throw them in random spots on these planets that aren't even on the map. It's not great. Is this actually a place I can go into? Does that have a door panel? It does. Is it green or red? It's currently red. Okay, maybe I'm not a... Are you kidding me? Did I just get my Mako stuck? Okay, let's go check real quick. I doubt... no, put your weapon away. I doubt I can go into this. No? Oh, okay. This is a backtrack then, which sucks that I went down this way first. Because one of the other missions may be the thing that backtracks me here. Or, even more likely, one of the other missions on these other planets that I haven't completed yet is going to make me come here. Kind of like with the Geth Outpost one. Where it's to kill the outposts and then go to the main area. Alright, let's pop out. Get this. We'll do this manual. Get all of those. Okay, so yeah, I can't go over to there. That is the listening post. I don't know if I want to go there yet. Let's go to this destination first. Actually, you know what? Let's go here. Let's just check it out. If it looks like a base that I actually have to go into, which I'm assuming it is, maybe I just go into it and then I head up north to the other bit and get that when we come out. That way, if I have to go from one side of the map to the other, I have to go up here anyways. Ah, crap. You know what? I'm changing my mind. I'm literally going to drive all the way up there. And we're going to... this is quite the repeating texture on the ground here, isn't it? Yeah, we're going to drive all the way up there. We're going to get that. Then we're going to drive all the way back down to the mission spot. Clear the mission. And then move on. This moon thing, I don't really call it much of a planet. It's very moony. Reminds me of... there's some enemies over here. Oh, that's because that's... the... Never mind. It reminds me of Wildstar. Oh, there's another mineral deposit too. In Wildstar, there was... goodness, at like the later levels, like level 40s or 50s. I don't quite remember what level range it was specifically. But there was a moon that you went onto. And it was so cool. Because for the rest of the game, right, you're going into spaceships. It was like a sci-fi fantasy MMO, if you don't know what Wildstar was. It was really good. It's unfortunate that they shut it down because NCSoft was losing money on it. It's extremely unfortunate because actually I really love that game. Some of the best rating I've ever done in a video game. And best dungeons. But the thing is, they take you to all these spaceships, take you to all these different planets, and it gets kind of, I'm going to say samey, but because all of them are so different, but you do kind of get the feeling of like, oh, let me guess, the next leveling section is going to be a different planet. And this time it's going to be Western. Actually, that to be fair, the Western planet was really, really cool. I can't knock it. It was awesome. But, oh, we got Rachna here. Okay. See, here's what I'm thinking. There's a big, like, hole thing in the middle here, right? Are we gonna get attacked by, like, a giant queen or something? Because this is just, like, out in the open. We good? Got a bunch of money for that. All right, that's fine. They're supposed to be at peace with them. Come on now, what was the point of saving the queen? But there is a planet at one point where they put you on a moon. And you're like, oh, okay, we're going to a moon. It's going to be just another one of these typical planets that you go on to, and it's slightly different with a slightly different theme and a bunch of different quests. But no, they super change it up. First off, it has some kind of creepy xenomorph alien themes going on at one point. It's really dark as you get into like the latter part of the world. But the thing that they do to significantly change up the gameplay, which was... What do you mean? Yeah, part. Come on. Which was very unique at the time, was they changed the gameplay gravity. So you would get on the moon, and suddenly when you jumped, you really jumped. You like flew through the air, and it was so cool. And for me, I was playing a warrior, and the warrior had the discovery. It appears these particle bores were shut down after breaking through the into tunnels just below the surface. The shacks and equipment are stenciled with the logo of Tenkara Mining Consortium, but there's no trace of the mining crew. Right, so let's go ahead and hop out and check these. Of course, a bunch of loot, but I have a feeling it's going to have us go to that facility that we came across right at the beginning. So yeah, playing as a warrior in the game was awesome, because when you hit the moon area, you had this like leap that you could do. It was it was their version of like a gap closer, and you would target it and you would just leap through the air. It was awesome. Where does it want me to go? Let's go back to the quest. Head to the airbus system in the Styx data cluster. Investigate the listening post alpha. Okay. Well, it's very clear that there's nothing down there, but I will park. I'll go look in case I need to scan something. No, definitely can't scan anything. Can I turn any of these on? I doubt it. All right, so I think what it wants me to do is go down to that post. So we'll try that. If that doesn't work, I'm leaving this planet. I got that anomaly, I thought, right? So why is it still showing up? I hate that it does that. No, we're going to head down here and hope that that destination is what we're looking for. So the cool thing with the leap is that you could jump up into the air super, super high on this moon and then target your leap really far away, which allowed you to just go like flying across the moon. And it was so much fun. It also interacted in a fun way with mounts. So like there's a bunch of different mounts in WildStar, but you could get like a hoverboard. And when you're flying around on the hoverboard and you go off like a bump of a crater and you go flying through the air, it was just incredible. It's hard to describe what kind of feeling that's like when you go through so many hours of an MMO leveling up in very samey areas, and then suddenly you get to a moon that has low gravity and just the extreme shift in gameplay that it suddenly puts on you. And like, low gravity doesn't seem that big of a deal, but seriously, your whole gameplay thing changed. It was really fun, and I liked it a lot. And the game itself had a bunch of platforming that you had to do as like puzzles and whatnot, but in this case, it wasn't quite that. They had some platforming stuff that... Are these guys good guys? Oh. I guess I should help them fight the Arachni? And then scold them for digging up Arachni, right? That's probably going to be what we have to do. Are they actually killing these things, or am I the one doing it? Looks like I'm the one doing it. There's another one over here. Do they just keep spawning? Because that's kind of annoying. I mean, it's possible. I just have to get out. Arachni swarm approaching. Okay. I'm fine with Arachni swarms. Is this letting me know I have a brief moment? Kind of catch my breath? I think that's what it's trying to say. Because I don't think there's anybody here that I can actually talk to. But we can check. Hello?
First Lieutenant Durand, ma'am. 3rd Brigade, 14th Infantry Regiment. And I am damn glad to see you.
Hell of a welcome. How'd it get this bad?
Damned if I know, Commander. They dropped us here a few months back. We get supplies every couple weeks. We didn't see anything local that was more dangerous than lichen. Yesterday, these animals started coming out of the ground. No idea where they're from. This is what's left out of 90 men. I'm the ranking officer.
We do have a ship in orbit. We could bombard them.
Wouldn't do much good. They're moving around deep underground. The only time they come near the surface, and they're right on our position. You bombard them, you take us out too.
Why are you out here in the first place?
There's been a lot of pirate activity in this cluster. We set up a chain of listening posts in the local systems, in case they have a staging base.
And here they come.
If that's all they had left, you must have done a lot of killing before we got here.
That wasn't all they have left. Not by a long shot. What we just fought was a probe. Our seismic sensors are picking up a crapload more on their way up from underground. We've got 5 minutes, tops. We might be able to hold them off if we were at peak, but you can see the fighting's busted this place up.
Secure those negative waves, Durand. You and me are gonna hold this worthless rock. Look to your people. We'll see if we can fix your defenses.
Aye, aye, Commander. You heard the woman. Everybody pool magazines and grenades. Take a leak and a drink while you can. And if anyone wants a smoke, it's as good a time as any.
So I have a feeling it's going to lead us over to the mining area. And we're going to discover that there's still a drill going on, which is forcing these things out. And we're going to have to go fix that. Or, you know, counterpoint, they could just leave the planet with us. Why don't they do that? Why am I fighting these things off? There ain't anybody here left again. So, like, let's just evacuate the planet? That sounds like a good idea to me. All right, another swarm is approaching. Do I literally have to just fight through waves of these things? Because this is not that exciting. I mean, I have 45 seconds. I could go ask another question, see if she talks to me more, but it's possible she won't. No, they just keep coming. All right, well, you know what? I guess I'm just gonna keep. Oh, look, kill 1,000 enemies in Mass Effect 1, 2, or 3. Wow, we got that in Mass Effect 1. I think there are significantly more enemies in Mass Effect 2 and 3. So the fact that we got that in Mass Effect 1 shows that we've killed a lot of enemies. I think you would actually get that pretty well. It depends. There's a lot of little swarming guys towards the beginning of Mass Effect 1, and like a single shotgun shot takes out like 4 or 5 of them, right? So maybe that adds up pretty quick. I'm sure I got a couple hundred that way, but 1,000? That's crazy. We've killed 1,000 enemies in this game. It feels like half of it's been from this wave. They're just not going anywhere. I think what I do is I wait for the next wave thing to pop up. And then from there, if they're still gonna come, I go talk to her real quick, see if there's anything else, or check my journal and see if I just have to keep holding these off. Because it's possible that this is the incoming wave from the last one that popped up, right? So once we clear this wave, like we just did, do we have a moment? Do we talk to her?
Holy hell, ma'am. Talk about a near-run thing. You all right?
I'm pissed off. When I get pissed off, I shoot things. Find me more bugs.
Around here, they're more likely to find you.
Ma'am, we're getting a signal from one of the ground scan UAVs. A big hollow space about 500 meters under the surface.
I knew it.
Right. That must be it. That must be where they're coming from. My people aren't in any condition for a clearing operation, though.
I have another mission I need to complete. Can't do it for you.
Oh, that's not what I wanted to say.
Understood, Commander. I wasn't asking. We'll hold until an evac ship arrives. If you want to take a throw at it, we'll give you the coordinates. But it's your call. You saved our asses, Commander. Thanks.
I thought it was the preview text led me to believe that it was going to say something along the lines of like, well, we all have to go. We got to do it. We got to go. But that, no, I read that wrong. It wasn't we got to do this. We got to, you know, go together and take out the crazy bugs. It was, you know, we got to leave you. See you later, losers. That's a way different tone than I was expecting. You know, my brain was on Starship Troopers, and the text was on, you know, full on retreat. So I don't know about that. It felt like all of the options that I had chosen up to that point, because, you know, on the dialogue wheel, you notice I choose a lot of the bottom right options. That's because they're tonally about the same, most of them. But every now and again they're not, obviously, as you just saw. So that felt kind of crappy. Can I get in there now? Yeah, that is a green door. Let's get up over here, run around. Oh, no. I got stuck on the Mako. My bad parking. That's had me have to turn around. Okay, let's try this again. Why can't my character sprint? I swear, Commander Shepard's in worse shape than most people I know. She could sprint for like all 2 seconds before I have to wait for the stupid recharge. Such a stupid mechanic. I'm never going to stop complaining about that. I'm really glad that modern games have kind of gone away from that a bit. It just doesn't make any sense, you know what I mean? Most people could sprint for more than 2 seconds. Most people don't have a fatigue bar, and it doesn't even make any sense in a single-player RPG. Why the heck do you have a fatigue bar? Just let me run. It's not even a balance concern. It's just annoying. All right, that's end of my rant. Let's kill us some bugs. I'm still getting my Starship Troopers moment. What a great movie, by the way. If you've never seen Starship Troopers, you have to watch it. Oh, jeez, goodness. All right, let's blow that up. I think Starship Troopers is honestly a must-watch for everybody. It's like a pivotal pop culture thing. And it's not because the movie's good. It's purposefully bad. It's a B movie. But it's, there's just something about it, you know? You just gotta share in the hilarity that is Starship Troopers. It's just so good. Can I loot this?
Negative contact.
It's not. Hold on. I think I can loot it. I just think Tally's in the way. Move your butt. No, I can't loot it. All right, that's fine. I can't go over that because in Mass Effect 1 we can't jump. Okay, we can't leap over anything at all. There's like a tic-tac in the way and we're like, oh, we can't step over that. Got more bugs.
Now it gets fun.
Let me redo that joke for the international audience. There's a breath mint in the way and I can't step over it. There you go. So I just realized that a lot of people probably wouldn't know what a Tic Tac is if you don't live in the United States. I don't think they're an international thing. Heck, most people in the United States don't know what a Tic Tac is anymore.
I'm hit.
Did we get all the bugs? I think we did. Wow, the heal on that really does not heal much, does it? Let's go over here first. Oh, actually, you know what? I think they're both going to be about the same.
Metagel deployed.
That does not heal me at all. It just gives me like no health. It's useless. That is a big boy. Well, I don't know. I was expecting it to put up more of a fight than that. You currently have 251 items. You're nearing 300 item limit. Oh my goodness. You will be forced to salvage any new items you find. Once you reach this limit, sell or salvage some items at your earliest convenience to avoid reaching this limit. Thanks, game. The game literally just told me that I am a hoarder. Because at this point in the game, there's no reason. Actually, there's no reason at all in Mass Effect 1 that you should have 300 items on your character. I just haven't done any vendoring for the last 4 episodes. Might have been longer than that, actually. And we've gotten a lot of loot off of these side missions. Records of the Rachni War suggest brood warriors, the male-gendered Rachni, only fight when a hive is severely pressed. It's safe to say you've eliminated the Rachni on Nipmos. Nipmos. It doesn't matter. Yeah, it's going to let me know every time now that I open something up near the limit. And I ain't even mad about that. All right, here's what we're going to do. Now we're going to head back.
Patching you up.
I believe that's the end of that one. Yeah. Oh, you know what? We've finished so many side missions in this one episode, in this mega episode, that we have limited it down to 1 page. As in, I don't have to scroll down to get through all of our missions. So we only have a handful left. And one of them Centurion Insignia, which we're going to get. There's this one. I don't know. Okay, so we're definitely not doing the minerals one. Just look at that. There's no way. There's this one, Cerberus, blah, blah, blah. You found dead in their bases. Now, where am I supposed to go? You found the location of a major Cerberus facility. Head to Nephrom in the Columbia system. I believe I've been to the Columbia system. So that's a backtrack mission. But that's not bad. We can get that done with. Man, I'm just like kind of happy that we're doing this all at once. Getting the mega episode out of the way. But I honestly think there's only going to be like maybe 2 or 3 potential mega episodes in this entire series of all 3 games. Just because of that's how Mass Effect 1 works. Mass Effect 2, I don't think we're going to have a mega episode, and then Mass Effect 3, I think there's going to be one. There are some kind of stupid things in Mass Effect 3. Actually, you know what we're going to do? Before we go on to... Yeah, we have done Columbia. Where is Columbia? That's like one of the first ones, isn't it? Oh, no, it isn't. Kepler, Voyager. Am I crazy? I feel crazy. Okay, I'm gonna have to check that mission again anyway, so we'll check that on our way back up. But I am gonna go do some quick vendoring. I have so many items. It's ridiculous. I can't do it anymore. I have to get rid of some stuff. It's crazy that I have almost 300 items. In fact, it might be worth it to do everybody's inventory real quick. So let's check that out. It shouldn't take more than a minute. So we're gonna look. Oh wow, that's a big assault rifle upgrade, isn't it? So she got a assault rifle. There's a shotgun, sure. There's a pistol, sure. I'm just gonna like choose some of the first things here. Sure, let's choose that sniper rifle. Ooh, tech cooldown bonus. That's pretty good. Well, the recharge bonus is really good. You know, I'm gonna keep that one on. She doesn't really use tech abilities anyways, right? Duration bonus, cooldown bonus. Oh my goodness. Let's go with that one, because that works for what we're trying to go with her. We have some armor here. This one is the same. None of these are better. Okay, next, see what Tally has. She's got a pretty bomb assault rifle, so I'm not going to replace that. Shotgun though, same thing. She's got a really strong shotgun. Pistol can be replaced. We'll go ahead and do that. Not that she uses a sniper rifle, but are there any better ones here? It doesn't look like it. Nope. Okay. Corian armor. Nope. Okay. Look how easy this is. It's a quick fix on this. Give him an assault rifle. He's actually got a great shotgun, so I'm just gonna skip over that. There's a pistol that he's not gonna ever use. I'm sure that there's a better sniper rifle there, but I'm not going to bother. I will do that cooldown bonus one. And as far as Krogan armor, ooh, that's really good for him. Let's go ahead and put that on for him. Oh, it's weird. It makes him look like a lizard. He's already a lizard. Okay, next, Garrus. He's got not a great assault rifle. Shotgun could be better. His pistol is pretty good. I'm not going to bother. His sniper rifle, I believe, is better than all of these. Yep. Well, do I want to put the tech cooldown bonus on? No. See if he has any better armor. That one looks like it's better, but it's only for humans, so I can actually equip that. That one's way better. My goodness, let's put that on. Ooh, it's really cool looking. Okay. And then Caden, final one. He's got a good assault rifle. He's got a good shotgun. He's got a good pistol and a good sniper rifle. We'll put that on him. For the amp. Ooh, we'll put that on him. Ooh, actually, the Savant is pretty good too. Let's do that one. And then armor, human armor, light. That one's better. Yeah, it's okay looking though. I gotta hate it. I hate that sometimes you put armor on it. It's just not great. All right, fine. Now we're done. Now we can go vendor. This is...
Looking for supplies?
Yes.
Let's see what you got.
You bet, Commander.
This is gonna take a minute. I'm gonna jump cut this. I literally cannot go above my... I am at max on my money here. Crap. Can I buy something better, possibly? Shotgun? Compare? No, same thing. Medium armor? Heavy armor? I don't think I can get anything better. So what's the point? Okay, if that's the case, I don't think there's... if I can't get any more money because I've broken the game, does that mean I can convert all junk? No. Can I convert all items to Omnigel? Or am I going to literally have to do this for each of these? All right, click and enter. Okay, now I'm going to jump cut. Okay, I've done it all. I'm at almost 900 Omnigel. We're never opening a box manually ever again. The big problem is I accidentally got rid of my armor modifications just now. But that's not big of that big of a deal. Because I can come and just immediately fix it, like the moment we get back into the field. Because I can't get any upgrades from him. I'm not worried about doing that either. So it's not like, oh, I can't get any upgrades. Like it's not going to make that much of a difference. It gave me, I was getting 110 shields. I switched it to 140 shield one, and then one with some more damage reduction. But it's not going to make any difference whatsoever for us. So we did that. What was else? Oh yeah, I was going to check the assignments. This one is in the Columbia system of the Voyager cluster. Gotcha. Okay, Voyager cluster rather. Columbia, Voyager. Gotcha. Try this again. Back out. Oh wait. I did Akron, right? Okay, so just making sure that we did that. We have done the Voyager cluster, which is off over here. But I think we go ahead and finish up this one system, which is going to be the last system we haven't traveled to outside of Ilos. And Ilos being the main mission. So honestly, pretty good for a mega episode.
Message coming in, Commander. Big surprise. The Alliance needs you again.
Shepard, this is Admiral Hackett.
That was really
Alliance
good.
Command. We've got a mission for you. An Alliance officer named Major Kyle has set up a small compound in the Hulking Eta cluster. He's attracted a number of followers, mostly biotics. He's become an outspoken critic of the Alliance, and we believe he's mentally unstable. This could be trouble, Shepard.
I'll look into it.
3 days ago, we sent 2 Alliance representatives to meet with him at his compound. They've disappeared. We believe Kyle and his followers killed them.
Jeez, okay.
That compound is a cult, Shepard. They call him Father Kyle now. He set himself up as some kind of religious leader.
You said his followers were biotics?
Yes. Major Kyle never showed any biotic tendencies himself, though. I think he's just latched onto a group he identifies with. Many biotics feel marginalized or ostracized by society. Kyle probably sees them as victims who need his protection, and they see him as someone who will fight for them. Unfortunately, he's convinced them that the Alliance is somehow responsible for all their problems. We can't let him go on like this.
What were those Alliance representatives going to talk to Major Kyle about?
They wanted to bring him back to an Alliance facility for treatment. Major Kyle served us faithfully for many years. We weren't going to abandon him. Given his state of mind, however, he probably saw them as a threat. We're almost certain he had his followers killed him.
This is giving me very Far Cry 5 vibes.
What else can you tell me about Major Kyle?
He used to be a model soldier, but something happened to him at Torfin. Too many Alliance soldiers died under his command. Couldn't cope with the guilt. His psych evaluations showed he couldn't handle the stress of command anymore. He was given an honorable discharge in early retirement. We'd hoped he would get better in time, but we underestimated how far gone he was. Now it looks like it's too late.
How permanent a solution are you looking for?
We don't want this to turn into a massacre, Commander. Kyle is dangerous. I trust you to use your judgment. Hack it out.
Okay, that's fine. We can do that. Let's check all these systems, or sorry, not systems, all these planets real quick. And hopefully, that's the one I need to land on. Oh, wow. I didn't realize you can actually look at them. Wait, does that mean that one that I was looking at just recently that had a moon? Does that mean I can actually land on the moon too? Oh no. How many planets have I missed? Maybe that's why I don't have enough deposits of stuff. I mean, it would explain some of that, but There's another League medallion. I don't know where else I'm getting those. That was really weird with the camera. All right, let's go land on this teeny tiny little moon and deal with the cult. If you've never played Far Cry 5, or maybe you're a little fuzzy on the details, I actually suggest go ahead and checking out my playthrough, the full playthrough of Far Cry 5, including New Dawn, which was the second game that they came out with using the same map. They like to do this, like, what was it? Far Cry... Crap, what was it? What was the name of that one? Was they were in like China or wherever it was. I never played that one. Was it Far Cry 6? No, I don't remember which one it was. That one utilized for Far Cry Primal utilized the same map, I believe. So they like to do that. They do their work once and then kind of cheat off of it, the same thing, to make a second game out of it. And honestly, I thought Far Cry New Dawn was really cool and experimental and better than Far Cry 5. So if you're interested in seeing what Far Cry 5 is about, because it's very cultish, you're essentially fighting against a cult leader, then I suggest checking out my playthrough. But if you're kind of interested in a little something different than Far Cry 5 cult stuff, I suggest Far Cry New Dawn, which is also phenomenal. And the thing I like about New Dawn is that it takes place after Far Cry 5, like as if, without doing any spoilers, as if the ending of, or one of the endings of Far Cry 5, because you can, based on what you choose, things change. So, discovery. The cluster of prefab utility shacks has been distinctly ramshackled. Look to them. A set of railroad tracks lead away from the mountain ridge to the southeast. Interesting. I think that's where or southeast would be this way. But maybe it wants me to go down over there. Here, let's look in here real quick. Yeah, I think depending on the... Oh, our skill is too low. That's fine. We don't need any loot anyways. after what I just went through. Reduce to Omnigel, please. I think I'm just going to do that for all stuff now. Well, actually, I'll take the... in this case, I will take the shield interface, which is the one that I wanted, which is perfect. And the armor upgrade. Sure. Because I didn't have anything on there. Because I accidentally deleted it. What was I saying? Yes. So for depending on your choices in the end of Far Cry 5, something major happens, and then Far Cry New Dawn assumes that that ending is the canonical ending, and then takes place in that world. So I think that's really cool. It's a unique way of doing it. Is this where we started on the map? This is the problem. I don't remember. I feel like it is. Yeah. So, well, maybe. Let's just go look over here. It might be a thresher maw, so I'm just gonna take a quick look. Just a quick see. Yeah, I think this is where I came in it. Alright, that's fine. So we'll go up that way. It was the way we just came to get up the mountain on the back side. Actually, you know what? It might be easier just to go up the way that we came originally to get up to the other markers. Then again, maybe I didn't come in over here. Just take a quick look. I think ideally I get up a little higher and then take a look down at that ravine and see if there's anything down there. I'm not too heartbroken if I miss something down there. I'm just trying to hit up the main things on my map. I mean, we're so close to being done. We're so close. I'm really excited to have the mega episode done and out of the way. But the main reason for having it done and being excited about it is don't have to do the huge amount of side missions anymore. Got that cut down. Don't have to worry about, well, honestly, all the kind of non-important story stuff going on. So we did, we had a couple cool things happen. We had the Rachni stuff. We had meeting tombs from the backstory. Oh, that was our last Turia insignia, right? Are we done? Oh, look at this. This is amazing. Oh, where's Major Kyle? Investigate Major Kyle's... Oh, okay, so that's what we're doing now. Oh, we're so close. I'm loving this. There's also something else over here. Where? What is this? Oh, it's a mining vehicle. Discovery. The front of the rover is crumpled in from impact. A glance inside tells you the occupants, probably a team of illegal wildcat miners, are dead. Debris is still sliding down the furrows left by its tires, silent in the near vacuum atmosphere. That's cool. Let's go to the debris. And then obviously the facility where this guy is at. Just a little further south. Please go up. There we go. Come on. Push. Push. A little further. You know, I didn't actually consider that these like, I guess it was a weird assumption that my brain was automatically making because of them wearing their helmets, that there is no atmosphere on some of these planets. But it did just remind me of like all the crazy planets in Andromeda. Some of which had atmosphere, some of which didn't. And it was just a very strange set of stuff. We'll take all. See, look how easy that is when I don't have to actually do the code breaking into the system, the hacking, whatever you want to call it. I just hit a button. Bam, immediately open. I actually prefer that. That's really nice having nearly 900 Omnigel. It's possible that I'm just gonna keep breaking everything else down. Take a quick glance at it, be like, is this stuff that I'm gonna put on? No? Okay, break it down. I think at this point I'm at peak gearing. I don't think there's anything else that I can get that's better than what I got. Though it is possible, I suppose. It's possible, like, one of the many vendors that you find in the game has a license for certain gear that I just don't have. Or that at level 30 I'm gonna get... Oh, there's a deposit over there, so I may as well get that. But at like level 30, maybe I'll get a new set of gear that I can buy from my vendor, because that seems to be the case as it's level based. So the Spectre gear gets really good at certain level thresholds, which is why I have like a super good shotgun. So I'm just gonna have to kind of keep that in mind. Gold. I'm getting 0 money from these because I'm at max money. I think that's funny. I never knew that there was a max, and I guess now I do. Okay, well, now we know there's 2 facilities here too. Let's run over to the side thing because I didn't even notice this was here. Has this been on all these weird facilities? Have I been missing out on stuff? Maybe. It's possible. All right, let's go in.
This is a private sanctuary. Outsiders are not welcome here.
I need to talk to the man in charge. It's important.
Father Kyle wants nothing more to do with the Alliance.
He shouldn't have killed those investigators. This problem isn't gonna go away.
We won't let you take Father Kyle away. He protects us. We need him.
He is leading you to your deaths. If you fight the Alliance, you'll all get slaughtered. I'm your last chance. Let me talk to him or people start dying.
Wait. Father Kyle will speak with you. Head to the building at the far end of the compound. He'll meet you there.
Okay, I was expecting to have to go into that door. Why do I have to come over here? Couldn't they have just made it this seems a little convoluted. Weird design. Why not just make it the same building? Why then do I have to run 20 feet over to another building in order to go in? That doesn't make any sense to me. Biotic cultists. Look, they're all going to say the same thing. I don't need to talk to any of them. I just need to talk to the man in charge before I slaughter all these people, because I have a feeling that's what it's going to come down to. Oh, speaking of. Wait, no. Put your weapon away. Right? We're not doing that now. I still don't have those points. Ah, that's annoying. Maybe it is at 30 that I get them, but I'm pretty sure it's not. I think it's based on Paragon and Renegade. And, I mean, honestly, based on my Renegade, I think I'm going to unlock something soon for that. I'm going to be surprised if I popped up a point after this mission if I choose the Renegade thing. Oh, my skill's too low again. Oh, that sucks. I probably should actually take tech people with me. I took Tally. Wait, who else is with me? No, it's Liara. Oh, I took Liara and Rex. That's the issue. Can I check this room first? I don't expect there to be anything in here. Some loot, whatever. It's a malfunctioning object. Sure, reduce. Reduce. At this point, I think I could just loot it. Actually, that's going to take too much time just reducing it. It's not worth that. Is it? Oh, there it goes.
I am Major Kyle. I know why you've come. We have no quarrel with you. Why can't you just leave us alone?
What happened to those other Alliance officers? The ones who came before me?
They wanted to take me away from here. They wanted me to abandon this place, turn my back on my family. They spoke blasphemy. I did what I could to make their end quick and painless. I had no other choice. It was necessary to protect my children. Only I can keep them safe.
The Alliance sent me to bring you in, Major. Can't you see this has gotten out of hand? Don't you understand you are endangering your followers?
I respect that you have come under a banner of peace, but I cannot do as you ask. If you take away their father, my children will be helpless.
If you don't come with me, all your followers will end up dead. What kind of father lets his children die?
No, this was my fault. My children are innocent, pure. Please, I never meant for this to happen. I'm sorry.
I don't want an apology. You have to come with me, Major.
Wait, if my children see you taking me away, they won't understand. They will attack and you will be forced to kill them all. You have shown me the error of my ways, Commander. Now you must give me time to explain it to them. It is the only way they will understand.
Fine.
Please, give me 1 hour. After that, I will meet the Alliance authorities at the gates of my compound and surrender without violence. I give you my word.
I think it would be better if you came with me now, Major.
I must do everything I can to keep any more of my children from suffering. This is the only solution.
Fine, whatever.
I'm gonna trust you. If you betray that trust, you and all your children will suffer.
I will not betray you, Commander. Thank you for this.
Your pilot can ask Alliance Command to send a patrol to collect Major Kyle. I just hope you know what you are doing, Shepard.
Okay, you should return to Normandy and notify the Alliance of Kyle's surrender. They'll want to dispatch a ship to take him into custody. Okay, that's fine. Here's the thing. The voice actor, obviously Steve Blum. You know what? Totally fine. Great voice actor. But when you've played as much Diablo 3 as I have, and you're like, that's just Zoltan cool. And you're like, I don't trust him. It doesn't matter what character he plays. I just don't trust his characters anymore because I've played so much Diablo 3. It is what it is. Fine. It's gonna keep doing whatever it's doing. I don't know. I think I naturally distrust him, so I didn't want to trust that he's actually gonna surrender. It doesn't matter. All right, where's the Mako so I can go back to the ship? I think we have now finished all of the side things, and we can finally get done with the mega episode. My goodness, this has been a long one. Let's go out and back to the ship. Go to the Normandy. Hope for the best. Okay. I think when I leave the system, it's going to be like, Commander. Admiral Hackett leads... Well, that was actually a little bit more XCOM than I was going for. Admiral Hackett needs to be informed so he can arrange for a team. Cool. Can I inform him from here? Or do I have to enter the map? It's going to be a map thing, isn't it? Yeah, it's going to be a map thing. All right, that's fine. Well, what other things do we have to do? We have to do hostile takeover. Missing person. Right, the missing person one is I need to go to a different system. Sorry, diplomacy. I need to inform Nasana. I believe she is, yeah, she's on the Presidium level of the Citadel. I'm still missing League medallions and ID tags. Don't know where I'm getting those from. That's not happening. We're about to finish this one. So essentially we have what? We have the main Cerberus facility. We have Helena Blake and the Strennis system. And then going back to the Citadel. And then that's it. Literally, that's it, because I don't think I'm going to finish this one, and this one's about to be done. Wow, okay, that's pretty good.
Message coming in. Patching it through.
Admiral Hackett here, Commander. Your helmsman just forwarded your report on Major Kyle. We sent in a team as you instructed. Kyle's followers have disbanded, and the Major surrendered to us without incident. We'll make sure he gets the help he needs. To be honest, Shepard, I thought this thing was going to end in a bloodbath. I don't know how you did it, but you saved a lot of lives. Congratulations.
Hey, hey, we saved lives. I honestly thought that was going to end in a bloodbath. Just being completely frank here. All right, so Ilios, nope. We're going to go to the, no, not that one. No, Voyager, okay. Amazon or Columbia, okay. Like, slowly getting there. We're so close to finishing all these side missions. I'm very excited. Neferon, I think that was the right one, right? That sounds familiar. Yeah, that's it. All right, so now we go to the Cerberus facility. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy. Let's get Tally and Caden this time. Because why not? I just want them to be able to open things. So that's the whole goal here. I've been to this planet before, but it depends on how far away this stupid facility is before I get angry. All right, not that far. Underground facility, and there's an anomaly. Wait, have I not been here? Debris? Anomaly? Oh, you know what? Something that I just considered is that these... yeah, I'm not going to get that stupid rock. I'm not going to get those. Come on, I'm not going to have enough. I'm not even going to bother. If I... okay, so I've gone through this system. It's possible that I had no planets that I could land on in this system. And they only became available when I picked up the mission later on. And that actually may be the case for these other 2 missions as well. That they are in systems that I've been to. Planets that I have not visited, and therefore I have extra planets to actually clear out. That's not ideal. Ooh, goodness. That was quite the roll, I'll tell you what. I'm not too upset about having some extra things to do. I feel like we can get this done pretty quickly. I was expecting to be done with the side stuff like now. But a mega episode is a mega episode, and I promised it. And we're getting there. We're almost done. And then we're done with all the side stuff, right? Oh, it's a Solarian? Oh, okay. I was didn't know if it was this. We're so close to being done with all these. ID tags. No, that's not what I wanted to do. Okay. So we have the Slayer and ID tags. I don't know. We're getting the League medallions. Hell if I know. Okay, so at least. Crap. I gotta go to the debris first, don't I? Actually, I have to fight my way past whatever this is up ahead. The mission marker. I'm not too worried about that. I think it's just Cerberus people. But it did occur to me just now that none of this really matters other than the League medallions. And I might... Is this Geth? No, it is Cerberus. Okay, it's just snipers. I don't know why I see the red laser beam. I assume... Wow, that guy went flying. That's amazing. And I assume that it's Geth. It's... I don't know. It's kind of strange that enemy families have things that set them apart from other enemies, and that you watch and you assume things about those enemies, right? So like Diablo is actually a great example. We were just talking about this, so let's use Diablo as an example. So in Diablo, in action RPGs in general, you have enemy families. So you have like in Diablo you have the Fallen. Now the Fallen can be the shamans that summon the little Fallen guys, the little like goblins essentially. They're not goblins, they're demons. You have the like skeletons is a family type, and in skeletons you got skeletal archers, you got skeletal mages, you got skeletal warriors, and skeletal executioners who use like big two-handed weapons, right? You have like a family of enemies and then subtypes of those. Now the thing about families is they're supposed to have kind of a common theme that keeps them together. For skeletons, it's that they're skeletons and they do spooky stuff. So like skeletal mages cast kind of necromantic energy, and then you know, skeletal archers are it's your typical skeleton. But when it comes to like the Fallen, they're more tribal, so they have kind of that feel to them. When it comes to just like the demon subtypes, you know, you get a bunch of fire and brimstone stuff, you know, normal demon stuff. And that's pretty normal. That's how most RPGs are designed from a gameplay perspective, or from a game design perspective, actually, I should say, because it just makes the most sense. You can take a theme, skeletons, you know, demons, or in the case of Mass Effect, you know, different factions like Cerberus and the Geth, and because of that, you can take them and make that faction feel cohesive. Like, oh, I hate this faction because ... You know, because you know, Cerberus in Mass Effect 2, I would say found their faction subtype. It was really good, actually. They had like, or Mass Effect 3 especially really hammered it home. They had like the big mechs, big stompy mechs. They've got like these assassins that have like 2 swords that run up on you, and you know what the enemy types do because you have fought Cerberus. You're like, I hate fighting Cerberus because ... Same thing with the Reapers. The Reapers are a subtype in Mass Effect 3 that really get fleshed out. In Mass Effect 2, it's the Collectors. And you understand what specific enemy types do within that family. It's important. The reason I'm mentioning this is because in Mass Effect 1, we have all these snipers, and yes, they do very basic things. They have a giant laser beam that locks in on you, and you're able to go, oh, there's a sniper. But because in general terms with game design, that stuff's commonly, oh, this is gonna be a thing, isn't it? Well, let's loot all this. Because that stuff is commonly put into you know, factions or family types and stuff like that, you don't generally expect it to just be, oh, it's a sniper shooting me. You're like, oh, it's Geth. It's a Geth thing. So that's what my brain was doing there. And it's kind of, that actually continues with the rest of the Mass Effect stuff. The Geth stuff does tend to have that more so than the other factions. You cautiously press a few buttons as I get the hiccups, and an alarm chimes. The optical database is flashing itself. Quickly, you copy as many files as you can to your hard suit's internal computer. Its memory wiped. The computer shuts down. The files are sure to be encrypted, but you've got time to crack them. Okay. Did I archive it? And now I can just open and close the terminal. They're so weird. Is that weird oversight or something? That's gotta be, right? Here, let's go into... That is now gone, right? So we've done that one. Now we have hostile takeover and missing person. Sorry, diplomacy. We go back. Signs of battle. Not going to worry. Valuable metals. Not going to worry. We have 2 missions. Oh my goodness. We're so close to the end. Now, sympathize with me for a second. Yes, I'm asking for your sympathy. I have been doing commentary over boring stuff for the better part of 2 hours. That's not easy, yo. That's not easy. But I did it. We're getting through it. This is what happens when you make a video every single day for nearly 10 years. And the majority of the videos you focus on are focused around, what's the button I'm looking for? There we go. Are focused around RPGs. You get really good about just talking over
Transmission coming in, Commander. I think you're going to want to hear this one.
Greetings, Commander Shepard. I represent a party interested in obtaining information on Cerberus activities.
If you know something about Cerberus, you better tell me.
I suspect I know less about Cerberus than you do. I am merely an agent for the Shadow Broker.
Oh.
You see, Admiral Kahoku contacted my employer looking for information on the location of any Cerberus facilities. We provided that information on the promise that he would turn over copies of all files gathered from the Cerberus systems to us.
Okay.
Did you have anything to do with Admiral Kahoku ending up dead?
We had no reason to harm him. He was going to provide us with information about Cerberus. Information that is now in your possession.
You must have some connection to Cerberus. How else could you tell Kahoku where to find them?
Information is our business, Commander. Through our contacts, we were able to determine that the Cerberus group was active in the Voyager cluster. Unfortunately, that was all we were able to find out. That is why we are so interested in acquiring copies of the files from you.
Your deal died with Kahoku. Why should I help you?
The Alliance is just going to file this information away in some archive, but no secret stays hidden forever. Eventually, someone somewhere will deliver it into our hands. Might as well be you. Transmit the files to us and you will be well compensated.
Which means I'm going to get money that I'm not going to get because I'm at the max money limit.
What are you going to do with this information?
Information is a commodity. It can be bought, sold, or traded. Why my employer desires this information is not my concern. I am only the buyer.
You know what? I'm going to do it, and I'll explain why later.
I'll transmit the files.
I knew you were a reasonable woman, Commander. My employer will remember this the next time you need something from us.
So, my thought here is I haven't... I need to go out of this and figure out where I gotta go next. I haven't ever done that mission, I don't think. I actually, you know what, I probably have, but I don't remember. And I probably didn't give the Shadow Broker the information. Now, hear me out. I know that the Shadow Broker makes a, or just the Shadow Broker kind of faction in general, makes a comeback in the other games, so I feel like I want to give him that information because I want to see what the outcome is. But on the same side of things, I also feel like my Shepard would, because she'd be like, well, I'm a Spectre, I could use him later, and if he's going to be happy with the fact that I gave him this information, then cool, that works out in my favor, right? All right, so we need to go to the Fortuna system in the Horsehead Nebula to claim my reward. I'm not even doing a mission here, I'm just claiming a reward. How awesome is that? Go back. Oh, Horsehead Nebula, which was over here. The Fortuna system. And then some planet there, I'm sure. We're so close. I could taste it. I could feel the end of the video. If you hover over the video, you tap on it. You see how close the thing is to the end? Oh, it feels so good. Oh, goodness. Oh, have I never been here? Oh, my internet just died too. It's like, you're offline. Okay, is this where I need to go? I believe that is where I need to go. Why did I find a thing there? Rare element. I swear I've been to this system. Why am I finding stuff here that I haven't found before? I don't like that. How much have I missed? I'm bound to miss some stuff. I thought I had a pretty good brain cataloging system going, figuring out what I wanted to do with, you know, with these the systems. But it's possible that I've skipped over one or two. I think for this one, it's possible it just randomly appeared once I got this mission. So we're going to check the map and find out. Yeah, I haven't been here before, which tells me that this system actually appeared afterwards. I have to run by this rock anyways. I may as well get it. The other one on the previous planet we were in was a little out of the way, so I didn't want to run over and get it. But this one, I'm literally driving right past it, so I may as well, even though I am not confident we are finishing this mission. Actually, I'm pretty certain we're not. And I'm kind of sick and tired of seeing these at this point. This is like when you've played a single character, okay? Think about this for a second. You've played one character. I don't know if any of you have done this. Let me know in the comments if you have. Where you've played one character in Skyrim or Oblivion or any Elder Scrolls game, right? I would, well, not any of the most recent ones, Oblivion and Skyrim. And you have played them for like 100 hours. Like, you were so high level on this character. You're rocking it. You've done so many quests on this mission, or on this character. You're killing it. You got the best armor. You've got everything. You've done the DLC. And you get to a lockpick and you're just like, like, seriously, do I really have to lockpick again? Why do I have to lockpick this? I don't even want what's in this chest. I know that there's nothing good in this chest. I just want to lockpick it just to get it because I can. At that point, on your character, you either have done one of two things. Hear me out, because I've been in this situation twice. I've had 2 very long running characters in Skyrim. One modded, one unmodded. And the first one, I was playing kind of a roguey character. Your typical, like what most people do with Skyrim or any Elder Scrolls game. They're like, I'm going to get a bow and I'm going to sneak around and I'm going to kill people with my bow. Because it's like the most obvious thing for that game. It just makes sense because of the control scheme. Oh, I could zoom in? I never knew that. Just figured out I just hit control and it zoomed me in on a, I would say it zoomed me in on accident. I accidentally hit control and it zoomed me in. Anyways, my point is, you get to, the one character you're playing as rogue, whatever, and you put points into lockpicking because you're like, it's thematic, whatever, I'm going to do that. And you get to the end of the game and you're just like, lockpicking stuff is so easy at that point. You're just not even dealing with it. But then my second character, I played more magey. Actually, I did a battle mage, which tends to be my favorite in Elder Scrolls games. Battle mage is just pretty fun for me. I like the theme of a heavy armor character wielding magic. It's cool. And a sword. Or some kind of one-handed weapon. Maybe a two-handed weapon. Depends on, what I'm going with there. But at that point, I didn't put any points into lockpicking. But I knew lockpicking is important. I just didn't. Because I was like, well, I'm just going to use lockpicking spells.
Hello again, Commander Shepard. I owe you a debt of gratitude.
She's very creepy.
With my former partners dead, this syndicate is now mine. I could not have done it without you.
Those men deserve to die. Now, are we gonna have a problem?
Not if I can help it, Commander. I hope you can see that I am by far a lesser evil than those men. Under my leadership, this organization will restrict itself to gambling and smuggling illegal technologies. There will be no drugs and no slave-taking for the Batarians. Those days are over.
I'm giving you one chance to live through this. Shut this gang down.
I cannot believe you place such a high priority on stopping such petty, victimless crimes. If I disband the gang, I walk away freely. I have not come so far to be arrested. I would die before going to prison. I would most certainly kill before going to prison. Now, do we have a deal?
No, because I'm a renegade character. Suck it, nerd.
I was offering life, not freedom. Come along peacefully, or I will take you down.
A pity. Neutralize the Spectre!
Oh, this is great. This is fun. Can we just shoot this? There we go. Okay, cool. You die. They're like, hey, shoot the Spectre. And I'm like, hey, son, get wrecked, dog. Because got coolest shotgun in the game. You know what? I'm looking forward to playing Mass Effect 2. Oh, she's fighting too. Okay. Well, here, I think this is funny. Let's just make sure she stays down. Come on. There we go. Helena Blake lies on the floor, bleeding from her wounds. She looks at you, or looks to you with a wry, respectful smile and opens her mouth to speak, but only blood comes out. A moment later, she's gone. Your work here is done. Did she reward me at the same time? I think maybe she did. All right, let's go out. I know, I'm such a jerk, but it's fun playing Renegade. And it's fun for you guys watching someone play Renegade, because the majority of you have not played Renegade. Prove me wrong. And by that I mean played all the way through as Renegade. Right, journal, missing person, blah, blah, blah. This is the Strennis system in the Horsehead Nebula. Okay, let's go do that real quick. So, actually, I just thought of something. Am I going to have to go back to the Citadel first? No, I'm going to do it afterwards. Because if I go now, I can turn in the other one and turn in the other missions and potentially get more missions. I don't think, question mark, maybe. But I think what's going to end up happening is once I finish this one and then head back to the Citadel, it may open up one or more. I don't remember what exactly happens after Ilium. I don't remember. Ilium? I think that's what it's called. And I think I may end up getting more missions out of that. Which planet do I go to? Not this one. Okay. There's none on the outer. Okay. How about this? No. This one. No. I'm really confused. They wanted me to go here, right? Not that one. I'm checking all these. Expecting a land. All right, now I'm really curious. It says the Strenus system, right? Let's back out. Let's go to the journal. Cram across a missing person. Oh, wait. Yeah, no, it says go to the Strenus system in the Horsehead Nebula cluster and search for signs of Garroth's brother and his ship. I am definitely here. Is there anything in the center? No. I may end up going and looking this one up. Zoom out. Zoom in. No, zoom out. I'm just double checking all of these. Did I just see something pop up there? No. Nothing here. Nothing here. I'm so confused. All right, I'm gonna go look this one up on the wiki. Aha, I found it. It's supposed to be right here. So there's Zawin, and here's unknown. Oh, that's cool. Is there more stuff like that I've totally missed out on? I'm gonna be honest. Probably. Wait, what did I just do? I hit scan or something? Ship mounted, mass accelerator. Hold on, can I back out? What did that just do? Did it not let me? I thought it was gonna let me go to it. UNC privateers. Go to Zawin. Go to Zawin in the Strenus system of the Horsehead Nebula and locate the privateers responsible for destroying the ship. Okay. And Zawin is here. Cool. Land. Aha. We figured it out. Well done, us. This is the most complicated mission we've had all 2-hour episode. Mega episode. I don't know why. If I just keep saying mega episode, it gets cooler, right? I'm getting delirious. It's been too long. It's been way too long. But we're nearly done. We're almost through it. Imagine this would have been 2 completely different episodes, maybe more. I would have given up and I would have made it 3 episodes. Let's be clear. There's a bunch of stuff here. Okay, so that's fine. So we're gonna look around. It's possible that it's gonna finish up the other missions on this planet. It's possible that I'm gonna find like the other tags and whatnot that I need. What was I talking about before talking to the woman? Her talking to Helena. It's gone. It's gone. It's all gone. I don't remember. I'm telling you, I'm at the end. I'm at the end of my capabilities here. You know, and when it comes to like, let's put it this way. Oh wait, it appears the person was trying to mark the nearby mineral deposit and he died or was killed. When it comes to streamers, they have it easy. You know what I mean? Maybe you don't. Let's explain it real quick. A streamer sits there and plays a game for, I don't know, let's say a streamer streams for 6 hours. They're like, okay, new game, new AAA game just came out. I'm going to play it for 6 hours. Like, let's say, you know, Resident Evil 8 came out, or Resident Evil Village, whatever you want to call it. I'm going to stream for 8 hours playing the game. A bunch of streamers do that. They don't usually all go that long. Sometimes it's like I'm going to stream for 2 or 3, 4, 5, 6. But the thing is, for a good chunk, like if you take the percentage of time that they're doing commentary, they're speaking, and I'm not saying just speaking to the audience, that's a different thing. I'll talk about that in a second. But like actually just doing, hey, this is what the game is about. There appears to be no one left at this camp. The generator is still functioning, but there are no signs of the former occupants. The camp's computer notes several locations of interest. Okay. Area map updated. Oh yeah, there are places of interest. All right, let's kind of go like this. All right, so now we're gonna come over here. So if you look at the percentage of time that they're doing real commentary versus the time that they're interacting with people versus the time they're just not talking at all, that commentary bit is so tiny. It's such a micro fraction of what they're actually doing. And then you take the biggest part of their talking, which is interacting with the audience. And that's a bit easier because you're not just talking constantly like I am to fill the gaps of and trying to add some form of value to empty space. Because you never know in Mass Effect when things are going to get interesting. And, you know, with Terraria, stuff like that, I could do jump cuts because I know I'm just mining. But in Mass Effect, I could have come across a Geth thing that I'm fighting, and that Geth thing leads to Admiral Hackett talking to me, and then that thing. So, and if I cut some of that out, I have to be like, oh, I just killed these Geth thing like 10 minutes ago, and because I did that when I went back to my ship, it did. No, we're not playing that game, right? We're just gonna do that's too much editing time. I'm not gonna work on that. The beacon was a Geth trap. That's pretty funny. We hadn't seen anything like that before in the game, and that cracks me up. That it just popped up a little text thing saying it was a trap. Maybe that was a really easy UI thing to just add, but it cracks me up that I haven't seen that at all in the rest of the game, where it was a UI prompt that didn't pause the game, and it was just a hover warning. Very interesting. You know what? I'll take it. But the streamers interacting with a person, they see someone say something. They respond to said person saying something. Maybe it's a sentence or two, or maybe it's they're explaining something kind of complicated, and they take a couple minutes of explaining it, and then they're quiet. Just quiet. And that's the best part of playing like really good RPGs, where there's a lot of voice acting and stuff. Is for me, it allows me to make longer episodes because I'm just sitting there listening and just enjoying the game, and I'm playing it, and there's a bunch of dialogue going on, and maybe I'm interacting with that dialogue on a basic, level. But for the most part, it's like I get to just chill and not talk. But for episodes like this one, where it is 2 hours of me exploring the galaxy with not a lot happening versus when it does happen, and just filling space with commentary, that is very, very difficult to do. And streamers have it easy because they, one, have interactivity with people, which means they can fill any dead space at any point, because they could be like, oh yeah, so-and-so has to wipe their butt 10 times a day because they got dingleberries. I don't know. What do people talk about in streams anymore? Who knows? The thing is, the point is, this is like a whole different, this is like hard mode content creation over here. And I'm not asking for your sympathy. I'm just saying I'm quite proud that we've lasted over 2 hours of this, because it's not easy. All right, we're going to go in here. We're going to check out this facility, which honestly is not going to take us very long. I'm going to go ahead and blow this up because I know how this goes. The moment we enter this door, we're going to get shot at by all these guys. And, oh, we got a mercenary here. Oh, hey, guy flying in space. Take him out, throw him on the ground so we can take him out. Man, our barrier is insane. It absorbs so much damage. I'm like just tanking all of this and not having to worry about damage I'm taking. The only thing that actually puts me in a bit of a pickle is when enemies have shield piercing, which is pretty rare, all things considered, through this playthrough. I could see it being a little bit more common in maybe nightmare difficulty, but we ain't getting a lot of that here. I'm not even gonna bother looting half of this stuff. I'm just looking to make sure that there's no major quest stuff. Just making sure none of these can loot. Cool. Like there was something in the corner over there. I'm just not even gonna bother. Although I did just level up. Something to consider. Let's go to squad. We're at 28. Still don't have these points. Pretty sure those points come from Renegade and all that. Actually, where are we at on that? We're pretty deep into Renegade. I'm feeling pretty happy about that. We're not max, but we're doing good. And let's get that open. No, yeah, reduce the Omnigel. Sure, whatever. I'm still at 800 Omnigel. Do I really need to be doing that? Probably not. Oh, Captain Willem. Anomaly identified. You've discovered the corpse of Captain Willem of the MSV Majesty. His stiff fingers are wrapped tightly around a small datapad. Take datapad. Journal updated. Privateers. Find Garroth. Find a man named Garroth in Citadel Tower. Tell him that his brother Willem has been killed by privateers. Oh. And then that's it. That's it. We've done it. We've done it. I'm so proud of us. We made it through our first mega episode of the series. Probably one of maybe 3. I'm guessing. I'm guessing that, like I said, that there's going to be a Mass Effect 2 mega episode and a Mass Effect 3 mega episode. And all of those are going to be kind of the same idea, just a little bit more interesting. Although, no, I was going to say it's possible that Mass Effect 2 is going to have a mega episode because of the planet scanning, but that stuff I can skip because for the majority of it, it's just like, yeah, it's like mining in Terraria. But Mass Effect 3 definitely is going to have at least 1. I can foresee 2. And the thing with the scanning of Mass Effect 3 as well is that it can be skipped, but it kind of is a halfway house between Mass Effect 2 and Mass Effect 1. You are, like in Mass Effect 2, actively scanning systems, but in Mass Effect 3, you're also flying your little ship around. It's not like here where I just kind of click on a planet and I go to it. It's like I actually have a ship that I'm flying around, and things do happen in those systems that cause you to panic or whatever is going on. And yeah, there's a lot going on with that. Insignia recovered. Cool. We're so close. Let's just get this debris and we're done. Done. And then we will start the next episode on the Citadel, getting these things turned in, checking in with anybody else, making sure we don't have any other side things, and then we finally push the main story to the conclusion. We're almost done with Mass Effect 1. This is great. I feel like the last few episodes... Oh, it's a Thresher Maw again. I feel like the last few episodes have been very... Oh, no. R, repair. Please repair. Last few episodes have been very good to us. Can I not fire? Oh, I can't fire while I'm repairing. That's so annoying. Can I fire now? It was not letting me fire before, just as a heads up. Oh, yes. Thresher Maw with tentacles. That's right. Can we get away from the Thresher Maw because I don't want to get hit by it. Well, shoot. This tentacle... This thing is so loud. I have to make sure that I go back and edit this sound out. I don't think I've done it on all of the Thresher Maws, but my goodness, for whatever reason, the sound balance on it is extreme. To the point where it's like 10 to 15 decibels above everything else in the game. And I don't know why. Maybe that's the original audio balance, but that seems like something that in a remaster or remake or whatever you would end up doing with, you know, with the game, that you would go back and fix stuff like that. Hard to do, I know, because you would first have to have one of your guys from QA, quality assurance, point out like, yo, this is too loud. Which means that they would have to be in that mindset of this is significantly louder than the rest of the game. Maybe it's balanced well on a, I don't know, a speaker system, but for headphones, definitely not. Did we get him? Oh no, he's moving still. Come on now. Nope, don't get hit. Goodness, thought he was gonna get me there. Is he not dead? How is he not dead? Die, sucker. We did it. We got XP. That was the, yep, that was it. All right, we're gonna pop out, check the probe. Bam. Take all. Bam. Let's look at our journal. We gotta go back to the Citadel, not doing that, not doing that. Bada bing, bada boom. We have freaking done it. I'm so excited for us.